Hello, beautiful people. Welcome if you are new. I am Nobody, and these are my documentaries. We talk about anime, K-drama, K-pop, manhwa, donghua, all of that good stuff is going to be here on this channel. If the algorithm is working in my favor, or if it's just working correctly at all, and you like anime or any of that stuff, you are in the right place. Hi. If it didn't and you just curious, you still welcome. Stick to the end. Tell me what you think about it in the comments below. Also, one more thing to say. If you are not having a good day, you will today, tomorrow, the day after, and beyond. Okay? Keep that in mind. So today we are going to be talking about my top 10 anime characters. I feel like this is kind of a video that knocks out two birds with one stone for people to kind of get to know me, but not really get to know me, but also still talk about anime at the same time, so it's still interesting and relevant. Yeah, we're going to jump into this video. First anime character is Kyoko Mogami from Skip Beat. Love her because me and her we have a couple similar traits. She is a good girl gone bad, okay? And I'm a good girl going bad. Hey, yeah. She literally is just such an innocent girl in the beginning, and then something happens when one of her loved ones betray her, and she literally is like vengeful and has like a mean streak in her afterwards. I'm not a vengeful person, but at the same time, I do hold grudges, okay? Like, if you done me wrong and I done you right, like, that's just not right for me, and I just hold my grudge. And me and her had the same idea on how to get revenge on those people. We just want to do what they're doing, but better, and beat them at it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, her loved one wants to be a pop star. She's like, well, I'm going to be an actress, and I'm going to be so popular in the entertainment industry, and I'll be better than you, and that is going to be the sweetest revenge. And I completely agree with her, sympathize with her at all. Like, somebody who's making like 50 grand a year or something like that is talking down to me or being rude to me, and I've done them right and been nothing but nice to them. I want to do better than them, and then I just want them to see me glow. Okay, that's all. That's the best revenge you can do. I know it's not ideal because you should be wanting to elevate for your own self, not for those kinds of reasons, which are the wrong reasons, but we in reality, okay? We ain't in anime. Like, as long as you elevate, that's all that matters, okay? As regardless of the reasons you're doing it for. As long as you elevate as a person, the gooder reasons will come later, okay? That's my pep talk for today. Moving on. Next character is Chen Yun-chi. Probably butchered her name, but she's from Psychic Princess. She is the Psychic Princess, so that way, even if I did butcher her name, you know who she is. I love her because she's a badass. She can fight. She can, she's headstrong, stubborn. I'm headstrong and stubborn too. I can't fight, but you know what I'm saying. We gonna get to that later. But she can fight, headstrong, stubborn, and she also plays hard to get. And that is one of the things I love about anime girls. Playing hard to get. I play hard to get. Because you don't want to be easy. Nobody wants to be easy out in these streets. You know what I'm saying? You got to work for this. And that's basically, she's pretty good because, like, a lot of anime girls, they play hard to get for the first 2 episodes and then they're, like, over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, do I love him? Or, like, have I already fallen in love? Like, what made me fall in love with him? Already on the 3rd episode. Like, chill out. She is, like, almost probably to the very end still giving him a hard time. Like, that's my girl. That's my girl. Anyway, that's why I love her. 3rd character is going to be Kyojuro Rengoku from Demon Slayer. Love that man, okay? That man is just like so inspirational. It's crazy. Me and him both have great patience. We both have such high energy, positive personalities, and I love that. And he is also just such a great role model. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has such great patience with his drunken dad, and he is such a good role model for his younger brother. He's always smiling. Always smiling. His eyes are always open wide. Like, he's just full of energy, and I love that. And that's why I love him, because I feel like we kind of same. You know what I'm saying? And also, it's just like, he's so inspirational. He was smiling up until the point where he died. Okay, spoiler alert, my bad. But that's just so inspirational. Like, no matter what, he just never gave up to the very end, was still positive, happy, patient, and worried for his younger brother at the very end, to the point where he was still, when he was just dying, he just smiled. He just died smiling, y'all. Like, that's just broke my heart, you know what I'm saying? But that's why he's my favorite character, okay? Moving on. Mob Psycho 100 is anime and the character is Mob, okay? Love Mob because he's a tryhard like me. I fail a lot, try a lot. But there's nothing wrong with that. Like, when you try a lot, you begin to think like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm such a tryhard for so long. Like, I got some experiences under my belt, you know what I'm saying? So, like, because I'm wise at this point when it comes to being a tryhard, there's no flaw in being a tryhard. Like, you can only learn the most from all your experiences. Like, people who just don't even try and just actually just win it all, that's not actually good, because eventually when they fail, they're not going to know what to do and they're going to lose it. But somebody who's already tried and failed so many times knows it's just get back up and keep trying again. Mob does that too. He keeps trying. No matter how much he fails or how bad he sucks at something, he keeps trying. Even though he has these cool ass psychic telepathic abilities, like, he don't even try to use them like that. Like, he really be trying to be like a normal kid and go running and get up his strength with I don't know, he's in some sort of like strength club, and all the guys in the club are like huge and stronger than him, and he's like so wimpy, but he don't give a fuck. He still gonna keep trying. I'm just like, that's so beautiful. Try hard to unite, okay? All right. Fifth character is from a good old anime that I had just, went through my little like Prime Video animes that I was looking at. I was like, oh my gosh, I remember that anime, and I love that anime. It really pulled on the heartstrings. So the character is Duck, and the anime is Princess Tutu. Duck from Princess Tutu. It is such a cute anime, and it just really pulls on the heartstrings. I love Duck because she's so humble. She's so humble and modest, and that's what I love. Because sometimes, it's good to know that you are that bitch, and you are like, you're great at what you do, or you do it better than everybody else. It's okay to have a little bit of confidence, but she's super humble and very modest. Like, she even gives up the person she loves because what? God damn, dog's itching like a motherfucker. But she even gives up the person she loves, and not like she gives him up to another woman. It's beautiful, but at the same time, I don't think any woman really would do that. She's a kid too, but like, still, she gives up the boy that she loves to a different girl, and that's modest and very humble. Like, she just does the right thing. Like, she knows it's the right thing, and she does the right thing, and that's what's beautiful in it. You'll have to watch the anime to really like understand where I'm coming from, but she's just, the reason why I love her character is because she's just so humble, and she's super modest, and she's so heartwarming. Like, she's a good girl. Next anime is a more new one. Also still really cute anime. Kotaro from Kotaro Lives Alone. It's a Netflix original. It's so cute. Kotaro is just so adorable. Honestly, I just wish I could have a kid as smart as he does. And I almost wish, like, honestly, it doesn't even, like, matter if I had a kid as smart as he. I just want Kotaro to be my kid. Like, I would adopt him. He's just so freaking cute. Like, I'd be feeling bad in the anime because, really pull on the heartstrings. You'd be feeling bad for Kotaro and stuff he's been through. Like, how you only 2 years old, but you already got the wisdom of an old man. Like, oh, what you been through? And it just made me feel bad. I'd be like, bro, I wish I would just adopt him. And I know there are kids like that in the world. And one day when I get the money, because adoption and adopting is expensive, when I get the money, I'm gonna adopt, because I be feeling bad for them kids. And not even just because I feel feeling bad, but also at the same time, I feel like I'd be a good mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not pretty nice. I'm a nice person. And I would love to just be a great role model for somebody, because I'm already a great mom for a lot of people. Anyway. No, but I really I don't know. Kotaro, I love him because he really brings out that maternal instinct in a woman when you're, like, watching it. And you're just like, wow, I really want to, protect this kid. I want him to feel better. I want him to feel safe. I want him to feel happy. I want him to feel I want him to enjoy his childhood and be a kid. And that's why I love Kotaro, because I just really was like, wow, this really brought out the maternal instinct in me that I ain't got yet. And it's just like, and he's such an adorable kid. He's so smart and wise. And it's just a cute anime. That's that anime. Next one, we're gonna talk about Retsuko from Agretzko. So, it's also a Netflix original. I love Retsuko because she's like, she learns from her own mistakes and her own lessons. Her character development is so crazy. Like, in the beginning, she's trying to take the easy way out, but she musters up the courage to, which is a lot, to not take the easy route, and to muster up the courage to go the hard way. And that's what she does. And she learns a lot from going the hard way. Like, she learns a lot about herself, a lot about life, everything. I love her. I just love her character development because it's just like something we should all take notes from. Like, I know sometimes we all want to, take that easy way out. Like, look, if you ever played a lottery ticket, you were trying to take the easy route out, okay? Like, come on now, because why are you playing the lottery? Just because? Nah, you really doing it because you have hopes of winning that $90 million lottery, or 23 million, whatever it is. I don't keep up with it, but that you want $1 million. So that's why you're playing the lottery. You want the easy way out. When you think about it, we have already all made $1 million. We just haven't managed our money very well. So that's something that we need to work on versus like trying to find the easy way out. And then when you take the hard way, it's more beneficial. You learn a lot along the way versus somebody who just gets $1 million, blows it all because you don't know how to manage or spend your money, and now you're back broke again. Don't take the easy way out. Retsuko taught me that. Learn the hard way, okay? Learn the hard way. Next character, Akko from Little Witch Academia. It's also a really cute anime, okay? Honestly, Agretzko is too. Agretzko, Kotaro, Duck, Akko, they're all really cute characters. Akko, I love her because she's so like, I don't know. One, I guess she's also a try-hard as well. She doesn't give up either, but she also has a positive personality, and no matter what, she's just, I don't know. She's super forgiving. Not super forgiving, but you know how it's hard to find out when somebody who is your role model, like you find out, whether it's a celebrity or whatever, you find out one of your role models has done something that just like was so bad, you feel like destroyed. Like, oh my gosh, I've looked up to this person for my entire life, and to find out that they did something that was just terrible and I looked up to them, it almost feels like you feel betrayed because that's somebody who you looked up to. Granted, they didn't ask for you to be their role model, but we ain't gonna get into that. But like, what's beauty about Akko is that she forgives her role model. Like, she learns forgiveness throughout this entire anime. She learns forgiveness, and I feel like that's why I love her, because that's something I need to learn. Like, I told you, I hold grudges, okay? It's hard for me to forgive a lot, okay? Especially if it's something where, you know, I feel like I've done right or something, you know? Like, forgiveness is so important because you can forgive and not forget. You can forgive somebody, but you don't have to forget what they did. But that doesn't mean like that person doesn't, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to explain this, but like Akko has just taught me how to be forgiving of things that are out of your control or from people who, because everybody's human. Nobody's perfect, and you shouldn't expect them to be perfect. And I feel like people get lost in that picture perfect role model who is supposed to be like the perfect role model, and nobody's perfect because everybody's human and humans are imperfect. She taught me that. You can forgive people. You don't have to forget. Moving on to the next character. Next character, his name is Garo from One Punch Man. He's actually he's a villain, but he's like an understanding villain. Like, I completely get where Garo was coming from. He was saying how some of the bad guys aren't even really bad. They just be trying to do great things, and the so-called heroes just be wanting to beat them up, which is right. Because, like, there were some villains who wanted to, like, They were attacking humans because they were polluting the earth. I forget what he was called, the disease man or something like that. He was literally in the first episode of One Punch Man. But like, that doesn't mean he's a bad person. Oh no, he is, because he's killing humans. Is, you know, don't fight fire with fire. But at the same time, why is it that everybody wants to point fingers and make somebody the bad guy? Like, how did that bad guy become the bad guy? How did he become the bad guy? Like, was it society's fault that, like, molded him into being that bad guy? Maybe society needs to change so we don't have more bad guys. You know, if you ever think about some of the crazy things that happen in the world, where we have people who just go in schools and shoot up people, or go in churches and shoot up people, or people who just do like awful things to others, you just gotta wonder, like, everybody was a child at one point, okay? Children don't be born wanting to kill, for real. Like, they're just kids. So who taught them that? How did the bad guy become the bad guy? That is Garo. He's like the type of bad guy who wants to show heroes that he basically wants to knock the heroes off of their high horse. Like, you are not, like, he wants to tell like, I don't even know how to really explain it. Darn, sorry. He wants to fight all of the heroes who claim that they are so almighty, high and mighty and holy and all that stuff, and just righteous. He wants to knock them off of that high horse, because you're not righteous. You're actually hurting other beings, and you're not solving the problem. You're just creating more. Like, you need to spread positivity, love, righteousness to everybody, not just like humans, you know, or even good people. Like, you have to sit back and actually try to understand why these problems and why these bad guys are popping up so much. And I don't know, I really just love Garo, because he's not like your typical villain. You know, he's kind of like Thanos. Like, they have good reasons behind what they do, even though what they're doing isn't right. They have good reasons behind what they do. And it just makes you feel like, yeah, I feel you, Garo. Like, some of these heroes ain't doing right, for real. And you need to teach them a lesson, but not like to, because you see in the anime, he doesn't kill anybody, for real. Like, he just beats them up really bad. He don't kill nobody, so he's not all bad. He just beats him up, you know, teaching them a lesson, just giving them a butt a little bit. Like, that mama ain't, I want to start with your mama, she should have whooped your ass. That's what it is. A lot of these kids, their mama just ain't whooped their ass, for real. Okay? They need their ass whooped. And they grown. They grown kids need their ass whooped. Okay, that's enough of that. Next character and last is Tamaki Senpai from Ouran High School Host Club. Also an oldie but a goodie. Love that anime. Super cute. And I love Tamaki Senpai because, he is the prince. And he's a prince for a reason, because he's righteous. Like, he could be a prince for real, for real. He has such a good heart, and he's so, like, I don't know. He just knows he always knows what the right thing to do is. If that makes sense. Even when none of the other characters know what to do, he knows what to do, and it always works out. We love characters like those who are just so, like, I don't know, inspiring, sweet, and just charismatic. Like, he's really a prince, and he's so loving. He's so high energy, and he's so, like, I don't know. He's lighthearted. And despite, like, I think he lost, like, his mom or something like that, and now it's just him and his dad, he still is, like, wanting to go out and make new friends, and then he makes all these new friends, and then he has the host club. Like, all these people, like, everybody around Tamaki just is affected by his good energy, and it's in a good way, and he, like, brings out the good in people. That's what I love about Tamaki Senpai. He brings out the good in people, and that's what I mean by, like, he always knows what the right thing to do is, because he brings out the good in people. Okay, guys. That is, those are my top 10 anime characters. You tell me what you think. Tell me what your favorite anime characters. If you got a list of 10, go ahead and put it down below. I would love to know. If you don't, that's okay. Tell me what 1 or 2 or 3 is. Any of them. I'd be cool. Because I would just love to hear what you guys' favorite characters are. And definitely tell me why. Because you can't just say like, hey, my favorite character is Naruto. Why? Why is Naruto your favorite character? Why? What does he speak to you about? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna hold you guys for no more longer. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you don't do nothing. Just comment, okay? Don't give me no thumbs down, okay? Give me a thumbs up.